You can see a lot of real life situations happen in street beefs because these guys aren't professional cage fighters like Alex Pereira versus Adesanya. He really thinks he's Pereira. This is just random dudes versus each other. His punches are slow. These people are not trained most of the time, and they are off the fucking streets. But let's see if his opponent will do anything to capitalize, because most of... Oh, shit! Holy shit! Dude, I think he heard me! So, Street Beefs, one of my favorite channels, because we get to see real-life street fights. Or as close as we can get without getting demonetized, you know what I'm saying? But let's get right into it. This is Sneaky Sander versus Joseph. Hands go down. And more importantly, most people will say the hands go down. Let's just say the hand went down, because this hand does not defend the other side of his face over here, right? So you see that little fucker right there? That little fucker should be all the way up here where his chin is, and it's not. So Sneaky Sander didn't make the read, sadly. It wasn't on purpose, but he did accidentally figure some shit out. Let's see if he can capitalize on this later. Look at where his hand is again. It's not defending his chin. So if Sneaky Sander here would have actually went with that high kick, it would have been a fucking quick knockout, quick day in the office. But let's get into it. I want to see if Sneaky Sander can sneak a fucking high kick up onto Joseph's forehead. Joseph's starting to get more aggressive. That's what he needs to do against this longer fighter. It's kind of a small cage here. So look. So he is pressured on both sides right now. There's not really any way that he can escape. He's straight in line with his opponent, and he's going to have to make a decision and commit. This is taking all of this long-range bullshit that he has, and it's throwing it out the window. Just like that, throwing it out the window. Now, he's going to have to fight on his terms because he is backing Sneaky Sander up. This is what Joseph is going to need to do. Also, another thing that I want to talk about here is look at the physique of Joseph. When he moves, he's got rolls, right? He's got rolls. Doesn't fucking mean that he's not going to win, but it does mean that he's heavier, and he is not going to move as effectively as Sander here, who looks like a fucking surfer, right? So Joseph is going to need to close the distance, and not only close... Oh, shit, look at that arrow. He's going to need to close it fast. And immediately from that high kick I saw, he's going to need to get him against the cage and stop all of that long-range Anderson Silva bullshit, right? So let's see if he can do that. Or he might just walk himself into a high kick. But we do see his left hand is starting to float up a little bit more because he doesn't want to get fucking walloped again. Oh, good. Right hand, though. Trying to go for that kick again. I like that he's setting it up. Teep kick now. So now Joseph goes in with a jab. Feint from Sander there. And I'd like to see some more high kicks just so he can set up some more punches. Ooh, look at the damage on Joseph's face here. He's definitely hurting. You can also tell by, look at his expression. Look at Joseph's expression here. It's just you can feel the pain on his fucking face right now. But yeah, I don't know if Joseph's cardio is going to be a factor here because they're not really doing too much anymore. But it looks like Joseph is just going to lose this fight, if I'm being honest. He doesn't even have the tools to beat Sander. His punches are slow. Sanders are fast. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, like I said, he didn't even have the tools to win this. So let's watch that knockout sequence one more time. Beautiful! Oh my god. See, I love seeing this. This is what I live for right here. Watch how Sander does some O'Malley type shit at moving his shoulder, right? You move your shoulder, now you think I'm going to punch you. He doesn't punch him. He just feints like that. Now, most people would say, yo, AJ, this is a dumbass position to be in, right? He's got his hands down, and he's fucking has no defense on his right side entirely. I'm going to argue with you and say this is actually a really good thing to do. He is feinting with his shoulder. I'd like him to, tighten it up a little bit more, but he's got the right idea. He'll get better. Trust me, guys. Fucking Sander will get better. Give him time. But how he's moving this shoulder led to this next knockout punch. Look at that feint. And then the next thing that he does, that same explosive movement, along with having this hand on this side. Now this guy, since the beginning of this video, we know that he likes to drop his hands down here. Sander not only feints over here, but feints with his other hand as well. So now all of this guy's defense, let's get a little different color in here. All of this guy's defense is going away from where the knockout strike is going to land, right? Oh, let's do that again real quick. Mink, mink. So all of his defense is going that way. Now let's look at where the knockout strike lands. Beautiful setup. See, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the video. You can see some dumb things in Street Beefs, but this was a beautiful setup. You don't see this shit on the prelims of the UFC sometimes. And it's because of competition, but, you know, I'm here for the entertainment, baby. But beautiful, right? Boom! Right on the chin, and he just drops. He hit him right on the button there. I don't even want to make fun of the guy too much, but that is a funny face you're making. And obviously, it was over from here. Yeah, very good fight. We had to skip a couple of ground moments, but that was a really good fight. That setup at the beginning, he capitalized on it by setting something differently up. Yeah, setting something up differently. I don't know what sentence I'm trying to fucking say right now. What he did was, instead of kicking him, he fucking punched him because he saw there was an opening on the left side of his face. He keeps dropping his hand, so instead of trying to go for that kick that he keeps blocking now, I'm going to feint this side, I'm going to feint over here, and I'm going to knock you out with the right. Beautiful setup. But let's move on to the next Street Beefs fight. Got Shako versus Eightball. Alright.
Eightball, 6'2".
Eightball is looking like he just fucking bought an 8-ball. Holy shit, this guy. I'm going to have to rewind this here in a second. Oh my god. So let's rewind here. We got 8-ball looking like he's done all the fucking drugs in New Orleans right now. Alright, we got 8-ball. 8-ball here doing the dumbest defense I've seen in a while. He really thinks he's Pereira. I didn't think we'd get Pereira versus Adesanya in 2024, but here we are. Oh, fuck, man. He actually does have a Pereira sort of stance here. A lot of leaning back. I don't like that. God, this dude is all neck. Holy fuck, man. I've never seen a weirder built person. So, is this just me thinking this right now? Or is this dude's fucking neck, like, gonna snap anytime he gets hit with something? Anyway, I need to stop roasting this guy. He's out here doing the fucking work, doing the Alex Pereira. First thing that I see, you cannot lean back if you have your hands down specifically. So if you're leaning back, I have no defense. My feet can't move anymore if I'm back, right? If I'm back, I have no base. And I also have no hands up. That's a fucking mess. That's a mess waiting to happen. At least if you're gonna lean back, keep your fucking hands up. At least do that. That's the minimum. And this guy, I can see him, if he doesn't get knocked out, I see him getting peppered with a couple of hard shots, straightforward shots, that he won't be able to move out of the way. Because once you close that distance, that lean back doesn't even work anymore. But let's see if his opponent will do anything to capitalize. Because most of... Oh, shit. Holy shit. Dude, I think he heard me. This dude is pissed that I even mentioned that. Oh, wow. Alright. If he keeps doing that, Ogba... No, his name's not Ogba. 8-ball. 8-ball is gonna fucking run himself into a punch. Alright. He's starting to gas himself out a little bit with those wide punches like that, though. I don't really want to see that. And, also, keeps his forehead down and throws. Usually you'll see that with a bunch of brawlers. They'll put their forehead, they'll practice on the heavy bag, put their forehead on the heavy bag, and then throw from there. They'll do the same thing on their opponent's chest, put the head on the chest, bing, bing, bing. But what it does is it stops you from seeing things that you usually would see. You have your fucking eyes facing the floor. I don't really like that. I don't like the way he's throwing them. And I think that if I was 8-ball over here, I would be uppercutting. Like, immediately. It's crazy. They got people leaving the cage in Street Beefs. Like, you never find this shit anywhere else. And we just saw that problem that I was talking about a second ago. So, his defense, 8-ball, is to lean back. Now, what happens if you can't move back and you're already leaning back, right? Now, what happens if your opponent moves forward? You ain't got nowhere to go, and you ain't got nothing to block. But the pressure here from 8-ball is also causing a problem. And we see that Shako will get pressured, and then he'll explode. It's predictable. Ooh, he got hit with a good left there from 8-Ball. 8-Ball is built like Johnny Walker and a fucking cornstalk together. Shakazu's got his own t-shirt. Hell yeah. Pass this a little bit. Back into it. Shakazu, yeah, those winging punches, the problem is, you see them coming. If they land, they fucking hurt. They hurt because you're throwing it with all your power, but usually they won't land. They won't land because you see them. Like, I see you throwing that punch. It's like, you see me seeing you right now. So we got 8-Ball backing him up again. 8-Ball is having trouble finding that one strike through his guard. See, look. We've actually been seeing this throughout the whole fight. Boom, misses. Ogba moving. I keep saying Ogba. That's another Street Beast fighter. 8-Ball. We keep seeing him move out of the way. But here, this is causing a problem for him. This defense, actually having your hands where they're supposed to be. Look, any strike that he throws is deflected. Boom, boom. Right? Any opening that he leaves is because Shakazu is trying to explode at him. That's the only opening that he leaves. Other than that, he's got everything tight, like a real boxer. I wouldn't be surprised if this dude actually had some boxing training. So, let's see if 8-Ball here can either split the guard or move the guard of Shakazu. And what I mean by that is to either make his hands go somewhere else so you can hit him, or to just split that fucking guard and go right down the middle with the jab and just start trying to hammer at those forearms. And it seems like 8-Ball here is just trying to... Oh, was that a low blow? That looked like a low blow. I guess not. But it seems like 8-Ball is just trying to punch him until he gets tired. That seems like the plan here. Alright, a little bit of clinch action. Isn't this boxing? Kind of confused on that. 8-Ball's pissed off too. But I'm curious to see if Shakazu here will take a risk. That's usually what happens in these Street Beefs fights, is one guy starts winning and the other guy won't take a risk. It's not that the other guy can't win, it's that he doesn't take a risk so he could win. Fucking ref getting in the way there. That's what happens when you have 18 people in the cage. Alright, going to the body. And another thing about these, if you're going to go to the body early. Don't make it like oh, well, I can't hit him. He's got a good high guard. Let me go to the body at round 15. Please, guys, if you're training, put body shots into your fucking combos, please. Like, because you're not going to get good at body shots at round 15 after you haven't fucking trained body shots. You know what I'm saying? Being a headhunter will only last so long. You have to mix up those targets. Boxing, it's a lot harder. You only have two. You have the head and the body. But mixed martial arts, you can also hit them legs too. But it's all about mixing them targets. And Shakazu here is just trying anything. That's what he's trying to do. He can't hit him to the head anymore. His head movement's too good. He just got stung. Damn. Oh yeah, man. This is really like fucking Pereira versus Izzy. Like, that was the same exact sequence there. Except if the ref was Mark Goddard, he would have called it right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Shakazu doesn't want to fight anymore. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. He does not want to fight. Yep. I'm glad the ref saw that too. 8-Ball, dude, your eyes, man. If you're watching this video right now, you gotta call yourself something else, because you look like you just did a fucking 8-Ball, dude. Oh my god, let's rewind a little bit before you start screaming in my face. Okay, so look, man, this is the beauty of breaking down fights. So, what did I talk about his guard? His guard starts to get lazy here. He doesn't have it as tight as he did. He's leaving an opening where? Right down the middle. So what does our friend 8-Ball do? He fucking hits him right down the middle. But that's not it. He also hits him with that Pereira patented left hook. So watch. Goes right down the middle. Oh, it was with the jab. Oh, no, it was with the cross. I'm tripping. So he goes down. Right? Boom. Now, what is his guard going to want to do? It's going to want to tighten up now. Whenever you have your guard tight, what is available if my guard's closed at the front? It's the sides, right? And that's exactly what 8-Ball does here. This cross probably wouldn't have ended the fight, But this left hook here, bink, right on the button. And what does our homeboy Mike Tyson say? The punch you don't see is the one that knocks you the fuck out. And look at this. He had no idea this was coming. It came all the way from over here. So look, he was looking this direction. The punch came from this direction. He didn't see it. That's why he was so fucking concussed. Is that 1-2, one of them hurt, and then the other one he didn't see. And look at the body language here. Equilibrium all fucked up, and then he goes in for that Alex Pereira left hook finish. Like, that literally does look like Pereira versus Izzy. Holy shit. But this was a good fight too, man. This is what I love about Street Beefs. You could click on any 2 fights. I hadn't even watched these before. And 2 knockouts. If it wasn't a knockout, I would have just cut this out of the video and went to another video that had a knockout. But guys, Street Beefs is one of my favorite channels. Kid fucking 8-ball tripping me out over here. Holy shit, guy. Dude is all neck. Don't punch him in the neck, please. But anyway, guys, I could fucking roast.
Man, I had to look for this fucking mouth guard. I grabbed it out of someone else's mouth just to fight here.
This dude 8-ball all day. I'm not trying to even be mean. He's just a strange looking fucker, alright? But thank you all for watching this episode. We're not gonna get to one more because I feel like the video will get a little bit too long at that point. But if you guys have any other suggestions for breakdowns that I should do, anything, if it's fucking medieval fighting, power slap, card jitsu, guys, I love breaking down all sorts of mixed martial arts and showing you how even some stupid ones can have some strategy behind it. But this was great. We got to see Sneaky Sander fucking boot Joseph in the face, and then we got to see 8-ball doing 8-ball and then beat the fuck out of Shaka Zoo, give us Izzy versus Pereira 3 in 2024, what we all needed in our lives. But thank you all for watching. Punch Podcast is coming back soon. Maybe not every Monday, but every once in a while we'll hop on that Punch Podcast. And yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later.